What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are currently on the test server, guys, and we have access at a bunch of new awesome champions that are going to get released in-game tomorrow, probably with the next patch. Now, some of these champions, they have very unique abilities. Some of them, they have awesome animations. Before we jump over to talk about today's champion, guys, I just want to let you know we are holding a giveaway. 10 lucky winners will get to cash 540 gems. 5 of you will get to cash the gems plus 1 void shard and 1 epic tome. All you gotta do is be a subscriber on YouTube and drop a like on the video. Drop a comment with your in-game ID. You gotta go to the settings and copy paste the in-game ID. Not your nickname, the in-game ID from settings. And let me know which one is your favorite legendary champion. Now, if you wanna have more entries to the giveaway, guys, follow on Twitch, follow the Facebook page, follow on Instagram, follow on Twitter. All the links will be in the description down below and in the pinned comments. The more socials you're gonna follow, the more entries you're gonna have for the giveaway. The higher the chance for you to win. And yes, you can win twice if you get there. Now, in today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about one of the new Shadowkin champions. The reason I started with this one is because he is a bit more unique, but he has awesome animations, okay? So we're gonna talk about GAMURAN, or GAMURAN, something like that. Shadowkin Spirit Affinity Legendary Support Champion. He does look pretty badass. It kind of looks like he was a Halloween champion. I don't know why. Maybe he got a bit released later on. In terms of skills, he is pretty unique. He requires, what, 4, 7, 9, 10 books in total. Base stats are pretty good, almost 20k HP, 1.2k defense, 109 speed. We start with 40 resistance, no accuracy, and pretty good attack as well. I haven't tested him for damage to see what sort of damage he deals. And I gotta say, whenever we're on the test server, it's so hard to actually test champions in arena, okay? The teams that we find there, they're just, I don't know, they're just not meant to be able to play against them with new champions to try their actual skills. That's why I feel like it's better to try these champions in arena on the actual server where we have a big variety of teams and we can actually choose what teams we want to fight rather than just have 10 teams, you know. But I have him built on an immunity and a perception set. Is this the best set for him? Not really, but I have an idea with his A2. Another thing is that we could build him on many different sets. We could build him on regeneration. We could build him on deflection set. We could build him on a swift parry. Why not? A lot of these sets will be working pretty good with him. I wouldn't build him on shield because I'm gonna explain that in a second once we get at the skills. But basically, on the A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 1 turn. On the A2, attacks all enemies. 80% chance of stealing 1 random buff from each enemy. After stealing, applies a buff spread effect, taking a random buff from this champion and placing it on all allies. On the A3, can target dead or living enemies. So if the target is dead, we're going to be able to block the revive on it, then attack all the rest of the enemies. Each enemy will receive damage equal to 20% of the target's enemy max HP. And if the target is a boss minion, the damage is equal to 20% of this champion's HP. The attack cannot be critical, will ignore defense, will ignore shield buffs. So it's gonna be 20% of this champion's HP or 20% of the target's HP, just flat damage. So, for example, if we're targeting a Duchess that has 100k HP and is lying on the floor, we're gonna block revive on her and we're gonna deal 20k damage to the rest of the team as well. So if Kendraphone, for example, is at 16k HP, this 20k HP, 20% damage should kill him. We're gonna test if that actually works like that. If the target is alive, places a True Fear debuff on them for 2 turns and heals all allies by 20% of the target's enemy max HP. If the target is a boss or a minion, the heal is equal to 20% of this champion's HP and the True Fear debuff cannot be resisted. So this doesn't require accuracy. Block revive does not require accuracy whatsoever. We're gonna need accuracy for the A1 and we're gonna need accuracy for the A2. The passive, which is on a 1-turn cooldown, revives one random ally with 30% HP and 30% turn meter each time an enemy is killed. Now, this passive right here sounds pretty interesting for the Eternal Dragon. Sounds pretty good for the Dreadhorn boss, right? The bomb boss. Whenever the bombs are dying, we're gonna get to revive and revive, but our champion needs to take a turn to be able to revive again. Okay, so that's how the passive works. It's not like we're gonna be able to revive for each bomb that dies, bang, we're gonna revive the whole team instantly, you know. It needs to take a turn in between to revive another ally. Masteries, I went with defense and support tree. So on support, I actually took timely intervention, okay? I could have taken something else as tier 6 because not many of the tier 6 masteries are gonna benefit him much. I feel like this might be the best option. Eagle Eye is not bad for more accuracy, or if you wanna get a bulwark to take some damage in, it can work pretty good. Total stats on him, we have 57k HP, 2k attack, 2.6k defense, 258 speed, and we have 455 accuracy. I haven't tanked him up, guys, so I have accuracy chest piece, I have accuracy banner, okay? Just so you guys have an idea. That's why he's not crazy on defense, crazy on HP. But let's take him in for a spin first. For example, if we go into the Ice Golem, right? Let's see how we're gonna perform them. So I'm actually gonna take Stagnite out, and I'm gonna bring in a champion that's more likely to die fast, you know? Somebody that's more squishy. So let's see, somebody. Just a random champion like that. It should do it. So we're gonna let it go on Oro. You see, it's attacking one enemy. We landed the fear on one champion, and we got the heal on the rest of the team, but we were already on full HP, so that didn't really benefit the team at all, you know. We didn't have a chance to actually land the block active skills there. Fear again, we got the heal. So when it's like that, is 20% of the target's HP because it's not a boss or a minion, you know. And the heal can be fairly decent like that. It's not a bad heal. Okay. Damn, that Rotos hits hard. Okay, so here I'm actually gonna manual because I want to show you how his A3 comes in play once one of the enemies are dead, you know. Okay, let's do that. And we want to see when we revive as well, you know. This is going to be more useful for Arena. Not very useful here because they don't really buff. Okay. But for example, how I have him on immunity, I can actually spread the immunity on my team, you know. Or I have the increased speed right now, so check it out, okay? You see, I increased this, I put the speed buff on everybody. So even if I don't steal a buff from the enemy, I can still spread the buff that I have on my team, you know. So I have one dead ally there. I'm gonna kill this one. She's gonna revive. Check that out. You see, bang. That can be a bit of a problem when you're fighting Lydias, for example, in Arena. I actually encountered that and I had a bit of an issue. Now we can block revive on this champion. You see, we see him marked in red right here. The animations on this champion are awesome. I kind of got distracted and I haven't specified that, but we're gonna have another look at his A1. The A3 is a bit similar with the Elegaia's animation, at least it looks like. Okay, so we're gonna lose another minion there. We're gonna kill that one. You see, this animation is pretty cool, like just shooting. It's like kind of like an Iron Man situation there. Okay, and bang, we got the revive again. So his kit is pretty interesting, okay? I want to see his A3 in action again, just so we get an idea of the heal, you know? There we go. So we're gonna get a heal and we're gonna deal damage as well. So let me just put that on slow-mo here. We already blocked the revive on that, no point to attack it. Okay, so we got 70k damage on the boss, you see? It's flat, it's not critical, so it's all about the HP of the target. 70k is pretty solid. Now, it's not huge here, but when you're fighting fat champions with tons of HP is gonna be pretty good, you know. I'm actually not gonna leave the fight on because it doesn't matter. We kind of seen how the skills are working. That was the main idea. GAMURAN is pretty interesting. He's an awesome champion. I can test him in Faction Wars to show you that, guys. Now, I don't have the rotation with the bomb boss to test him there. He needs to take turns in between the revives, okay? So that's not gonna make him extremely crazy or anything like that. If we're going against this team, I gotta say it's pretty hard to play them in arena, guys. Especially with the teams we have around, you know. It's fine. We're just going in slowly and we're taking them down, you know. So I'm actually going to bring here a Madame series. Let me just get one in. Okay, let's get a slower one. So right now, I have two options, okay? I can steal a buff, might be the shield, or that's something that's gonna steal. But when I'm spreading, I have the randomness of either spreading the immunity, either the shield that I'm stealing. So check that out. Okay, you've seen we got the shield on him and we spread the immunity on all my team. So basically, my Duchess has immunity now, my Candy has immunity. If you get this champion, you can use him to spread immunity on all your team. If you build him on immunity with some speed, it's not a bad option, you know, to make him go first, because I don't think it's gonna freeze against Torments. That's one thing that I was not able to actually test out, you know. So let's do a bit of damage here. Gonna wait for the AoE once I'm gonna remove all this from them. So now it's no point to do this. I'm just gonna land a True Fear and get a bit of a heal. So it's kind of gonna be like a waste. But if I'm gonna go and actually attack somebody, okay? Like, I'm gonna try to kill Sifi, not Lydia. Or maybe I'm gonna kill half of them, actually. We can do this, yeah. Okay, nice. Extra turns. Okay. I'm not gonna kill Duchess. No, I'm not gonna kill Duchess because I can block the revive on Sifi, so I'm gonna do that. Oof, that Swift came in play. But check that Rotos, okay? Let's see how much damage we're gonna do on him. So we're gonna block the revive on Sifi, assuming that she has more HP than Lydia. 6,000 HP. So she didn't had... I feel like this is a bit of an... It's not working as intended. It's not doing the actual damage. It's supposed to be 20... Actually, maybe it is. Maybe she had low HP. Maybe she had low HP. Just because before when I tried it as well, it didn't feel like she was making... he was making that much damage from that passive, you know? Okay. So we can still either continuous heal in either Veil now. Then we stole continuous heal from both and spread it on the rest of the team. So that's a pretty interesting mechanic. It's not bad to be able to do that with a champion. Is it gonna be like something game-changing for arena meta? I don't think so, honestly. But he has some pretty good utility all around, you know. Now, what other team? This one, for example. Check this out. So we're gonna try and see if we can spread the immunity. The only problem is that Arbiter is gonna go in front of us. So I'm still not gonna be able to see if we're spreading that if the team is freezing. Let's give it a go and see. I think we're not gonna be able to see it though. Because they have too many buffs, so the chance of landing the immunity is gonna be pretty low. Okay, so what we spread? We actually got increased attack here on everybody. So that's what we took. Actually, it came in hand perfectly on Candy because he got to counter attack and wrecked the other Candy. So now, because I already have attack up, my Duchess didn't even got a turn. I get to smack the entire team. Easy. Easy said. But But it's pretty interesting, though. It's a pretty interesting mechanic. I think it's the first champion that does this. I might be wrong. We blocked that revive on Candy there, you've seen, with his A3, so that was pretty sweet. But I find the champion pretty interesting, guys. Do let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about the champion? Would you like to actually pull the champion on your account, play him around? It doesn't require insane amount of books. I find that like you can definitely have a use for the champion. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And that was all for the video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching. And I'll catch you all soon on the next one. Peace.